We're gonna do it. We're doing it. Hi. Hello, everyone. Good morning. I'm feeling a little tired. I think Max is actually more awake than I am, to be honest.
Oh, really? Well, thank you. Good morning to you and good morning to chat. Yeah, I don't know. I definitely don't feel more awake than you are, but
Uh, yeah, I
I
got to
can
see
put on
your
a good.
face to see if you have excuse me, the
Oh,
the dark circles underneath. Because
good
earlier I was
morning to
like,
you too.
I have
Yeah.
swelling on my eyelids, but I don't get the under eye swelling because I think I don't have the sunken eyes. Like they're not deeper set in my face. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have prominent cheekbones because my eyes aren't like further back on my facial structure, like how white people are.
Oh, right. And yeah, men tend to have like a more distinct brow
Yeah.
line, like a more
Yeah.
heavier,
Yeah.
like the caveman look.
I'm seeing you now and you don't look tired, so liar!
Well, I have a hat on. I'm trying to hide because if the light were directly hitting my eyes, you'd see just like how crazy
You
insane
look.
the
Should I wear a hat
puppy
too?
eyes
This is
are.
the only hat I have available.
Is it the MVP hat? I can't see you
No.
right now. Oh gosh, dang it. No, I'm kidding.
it's the it's the whatever podcast hat.
Wow. Our
uh
Warhammer streams have become whatever Warhammer stream
yeah.
podcasts.
Look at that little tip there. Tip action. Oh yeah. Okay, we take
Oh,
this
the
off.
tip. Okay.
Just the tip.
Good
Just
morning.
Yay, it's working.
Oh,
Hello. Good morning.
there
Good
she is.
morning.
Nice to hear you.
I'm
When
glad I'm alive. I apparently slept for like 15 hours.
wait, are you sick?
No, I don't think I am.
Okay, that's good. That's
Well,
good.
that's good that you slept so long, though. It sounds like you needed it.
Yeah, we went out and did some stuff yesterday, and I we got back home at like 6 something, 6:30. I laid down on the couch while my husband was playing the exoprimal game, and I was out. And I woke up 30 minutes before the stream was supposed to start.
Okay, well, I'm
Nice.
glad you had a lot of rest. Sounds like you needed it.
Yeah, yeah.
Apparently.
I haven't had a 15-hour rest in a really long time.
You know
Really
what's funny?
long.
I think the last time that I slept like that, like a 12-hour, was actually after Dallas when we got back from Dallas.
Oh,
Really?
yeah, that was a bad one in terms of like sleep. Sleep. I meant not the actual trip, but sleep. We didn't
Yeah,
sleep
yeah.
much.
Yeah, sleep. We were up late every night.
Mm-hmm. I just wanted to take advantage of all the time that we were spending together.
Well, yeah.
That
Obviously.
was, yeah, that was my big thing was that I was like, I can sleep when I'm home, but I only have 3 days to actually hang out with like my real friends. So I want
Mm-hmm.
to take advantage of like staying up with. It's like I was talking to one of the students in my class the other day, and we were talking about how like we get home from class at like 10:30 at night, and yet even though you're so tired, you still want to stay up because you feel like you haven't effectively spent time for yourself. So you'll just kind of
Mm-hmm.
lay there on Instagram or just with like a dumb show on, even though you're exhausted, just because you want to like, I don't want to go to sleep because I haven't had time for myself today. Does that kind of make sense?
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Um,
I feel like that all the time.
yeah. So, what are y'all lovely ladies painting today? I finally figured out my primer and my paint scheme, and
Oh,
so
really?
so
Congratulations.
Are you
thank
finally
you.
painting today, Max?
I am finally painting, yes.
Oh
So,
no, I just
Yeah.
got red on the Space Marine's arm. Now it looks like he bled. Uh-oh.
Space Marines are
Okay.
always bleeding. It's all good.
Exactly.
Okay, so that's fine, I guess. I'll probably
Yeah.
repaint it because I'm crazy like that. But I'm glad. What did you end up doing to fix your grit issue?
Oh boy, it was a process. But I ended up figuring out what I needed to do. So essentially, what I looked up stripping techniques, and
Oh,
not
I
that
didn't know you could go on the
not,
internet for that.
not that type of stripping.
I don't believe
Um,
you.
I got excited for a moment there. God dang it.
Oh,
I mean, you did have your birthday.
I mean, I
you
did kind
did.
of
We
technically
learned that
strip.
you did have some little bit of skills in that
Yeah,
area.
uh, a little bit, a little bit. I had some friends egg me on a little bit, so I had some help.
With a little help from my friends.
Exactly. Um, so I looked up some painting stripping techniques, and there were a couple ones that was like use nail polish, use isopropyl alcohol, use this paint thinner, like all these different techniques. The first one that I tried, actually, so here's the result, melted my models, because the acetone in it was like
No.
so strong. So it like made the
No.
model super mushy, and it got rid of like all the detail, and it kind of like just
Oh
melted the gold onto the armor. So I was like, okay, this is
no.
definitely not good. So I
Oh,
then
that
tried the
sucks.
isopropyl alcohol, and that one worked much better. And I took off all the gold and then primed these guys gray. So here's the final
I'm
gray
so
result.
glad that
Yeah,
most were saved, not all.
not all in the fight for the Emperor were saved, but that's okay. Um,
Those models are so nice, though. I like those.
oh, thank you. Yeah, they're cool, right? I really like Games Workshop's design for a lot of their stuff. There's a reason why they kind of have a monopoly over their models because they're just
So good.
so gosh, yeah, they're
Mm-hmm.
so well sculpted and painted, and yeah, it just really works. But sorry, I didn't mean to talk too long? I was
No,
just
no,
giving
we
you guys
were
the
we were
update.
interested. So obviously we want to hear about it. Hello chat, by the way. I didn't get to say hi to y'all this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
I feel so extra. Trying to feel extra for y'all
How so?
to get all the energy. Feel like I'm not
Oh.
bringing it to the table today.
Oh, I most definitely am not.
What color should the Space Marine's hair be? Should he be a ginger? I think I'm gonna make him a
Ooh.
ginger.
Considering the ginger side in Hollywood, that
We
might
need
be
more
a good
gingers.
choice. Yeah,
We
more ginger
do.
representation.
There's not enough gingers in the world.
No.
True.
I think there's like a festival in Ireland where they have like gingers come together and hang out.
That's
So
funny.
the country comes together.
I guess so. There's a lot of there's a lot of gingers there. You're right. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
I was going to I was gonna ask, so you guys are what palettes are we going with today? Do you guys have any paints that you're specifically going over on some of your models?
I'm using red. Is that what you mean? Like color?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing some fine details today. I'm painting medallions, them red all around. I think they're medallions. They
Nice.
have like ribbons coming out of it. And then like skull.
Are you guys able to hear Gus snore right now?
Oh my
Like,
God.
he just plopped down right behind me and is already snoring.
He is
That's amazing.
living the dream. I wish I could do that. Just plop down and start snoring.
Living his best life. Yeah.
I want to live that best life. That sounds amazing. But
I cannot hear him though, but I'm sure he is
That means I
loving
got some really good gain control on this mic.
it.
that's perfect. We want that. I still have to go to Mark's setup and fix his gain control. His gate. Oh my God, you can hear everything. I'm like, we got mics for a reason. Mark.
Yeah.
I remember I did the interview with him for Here Comes the Next Challenger
Uh-huh.
for y'all's show. And like right before I even said anything, I think it was JoJo. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
I just heard the oh
I'm
boy,
like,
here we
oh
go.
my God. See, I tried to mute that when that happens with JoJo or like prevent it from happening, but it always seems to happen on Mark's streams. I have no idea what he's doing.
I think he likes it.
I think he does. He's
I
like,
think he
yeah,
likes
I
it.
can see
I
that.
think he likes people suffering along with him.
he should get me to yell at him more on his podcast then. I'm kidding. Oh my God. But
That's funny.
he just loves his dogs so much. Our dogs, I should say, not his dogs. They're mine. I always say they're my puppies. And so that I can't control, but like sometimes when I'm just even walking around, I feel like I hear myself on his stream. I could be wrong, but I don't want
Maybe.
that.
Yeah. So, by the way, chat, gosh, I've probably been building for the past couple years now. The last time I painted, though, it's been a while. So I'm still trying to figure out the mixture between the good ratio of water to paint on how I want to thin my paints, and especially with this new undercoat, and I'm going to be doing some Black Templars and Custodes today. So depending on how the black turns out and how the gold turns out, I'm pretty much just base coating stuff. But yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how I want to layer this guy up and the ratio between water to paint.
Sure. I have a message from Mountain Muff for you, Kara. It says that your stream is buffering badly. I
Uh-oh.
don't.
It
might be you, Mountain Muff, because I'm looking at her stream. It's fine for me. Oh wait, no, wait. I'm looking at Max's stream. What am I doing?
really jumpy this morning.
Yeah, I see it. It is a little jumpy.
Let me restart my stream and see.
Okay. Thank you, Mountain Moth. Jojo was making Street Fighter difficult for Mark last night. Oh no! Yet again, I'm thinking Mark really likes it. He loves. He loves.
I think it gets him. It gets him. Shows how vicious the dogs are.
He's like, watch out, my little Jojo can kick your butt. Sure, Jojo, you can try.
Go get him, Jojo.
Lance Corporal, does anyone else get glitchy when attempting to super chat? Are you on your phone or desktop? I think phone is, I've never had a problem on phone. Sometimes I've had problems on desktop super chatting. I don't know about y'all.
Sorry, say that one more time. You said which one was more difficult?
Desktop.
In terms of super chatting?
Yeah. Oh, it's on an Android. I don't have an Android, so.
Oh, that might be why. Green text bubbles. What is that?
Yeah, no, I'm kidding. But what you should do maybe is try using the donation link at the top. And that might be easier because it'll just go to PayPal and then it'll skip even YouTube getting a portion of the money as well. So that is an option. I'm not saying that's the only option, but if the YouTube app is giving you difficulties, I say stick the finger to YouTube.
Yeah. Amen.
Oh, the super chat confirmation sends me to Android homepage. Oh, that is really weird. I don't know. I've never heard of that. I need to talk to my Android friends to see if they have any issues with that.
Speaking of circumventing YouTube, your super chat donation on my birthday was so funny. I was looking through them the day after, like the next day, and I just saw yours, and it was drink up, bish.
I never swear, so.
I think it was spelled like B-I-S-H.
Yeah.
Love it.
It's my go around to swearing. Just say bish instead. It works.
Bish.
It works. Well, at least for me, I think. I hope.
It sounds real ghetto, real gangster.
Real gangster, right?
Yeah. Speaking of super chats, we've got one from our favorite handsome man, Josh. Yeah, good call, Xray.
I knew it. It's your boyfriend.
He is technically. He's my YouTube boyfriend. He says for $4.99, thanks, dude. He says, good morning, Max, Kara, and Xray Girl. Already did my grocery run, knocking out some laundry, then hitting the gym. Have a great day. Friends.
Wow. Okay. Dang. Can I be married to you? Like you're a go-getter in the morning.
I was about to say that sounds amazing.
Marriage
dude.
material right there.
Sounds like you were very productive this morning. I love it.
Yeah. What did I do this morning? Well, actually, I did put laundry on in the stream. And coffee. Does that count? And my usual morning routine. You'll wash my face, brush my teeth.
Oh yeah.
Other than that, nope.
But yeah, thank you again for the super chat, Josh. I'm very grateful, and I hope you enjoy your day, and that sounds super productive. Yeah, it's tough because my day pretty much starts with this because like for West Coast it's 7 here, so my morning routine is pretty much just coffee, brush my teeth, and then set up. Yeah, and then stream.
Josh, what time zone is he in? Do you remember?
Yeah, he's central. He's Tejas.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's in between us.
Yep.
Yes, yeah.
Where he wants to be.
Are on...
Well, actually, Kara and I can be out of the picture, I think. And he's where he wants to be.
He'd probably prefer to be in between me and I don't know who else. Maybe me and Mark. Maybe that might be a good fit for him.
Oh. Did you restart your stream
I
yet,
can see
Kara?
what my issue is. My download is really good, but my upload sucks
Oh, that's so
today.
weird. Okay.
So I think I might just take the day off streaming, but still paint.
Okay.
Ooh.
Well, everyone, please give Kara some love. Go over sub to her YouTube channel. Kara Creates.
Don't. You're not gonna hurt my feelings.
No, but you should
Oh,
still. And on Kick, because we're trying to work on Kick. Which she's just Kara Lynne on Kick.
Yeah, I've been enjoying watching you guys on the Kick platform. That's been fun.
I like the Kick platform. It's very streamlined.
Yeah. It's Twitch, but yeah, it's very much like Twitch, but now it's like, I don't know, it just like you said, feels more streamlined.
It's like Hinge compared to Tinder. I don't know.
Ooh, yeah. I like it.
I have a super chat. Jonathan Stevie for 5 says test for super on Android Samsung S20 Plus. They're all the way at 20 now. Oh my goodness. If you see this, it's fine for me. It works fine for me. Okay. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you for being a test subject. I appreciate that.
Ooh.
I also appreciate the super chat. Oh, I'm sad I'm not going to see you work on your model, Kara.
It's okay. I'll have to reset my router and stuff, and I just really don't feel like doing that yet.
Yeah.
I feel
You slept 15 hours. You can hold off on that.
You
There's
needed it, apparently.
Yep. Don't need it.
Instead of having Streamlabs up, I'm gonna move you guys up to my main screen.
Ooh, we're
yay.
bigger and better.
We love our growers. We love to grow.
we love both, okay? We love growers and showers.
And so,
We don't judge here.
We don't.
well, we were showing, but now that Kara has moved us to the bigger string, we're growing. So.
Hey. I feel like a child laughing at that.
That's okay. I made the joke, so I'm the childish one. Josh says, "No, I love you two ladies. I'm always down to hang out with good quality people."
Ooh, oh, that's so sweet.
Notice how he didn't say me. No, I'm kidding.
He always likes hanging out with you. That's why.
This is true. It's just implied at this point.
All right. I think I'm going to be done these Space Marines soon, and then I have to work on the vehicle. I'm going to work on the inside.
Nice. Vehicular transport.
Yeah. I mean, it looks pretty cool. It looks like Barney's vehicle if he were a Space Marine. So purple. Look how purple it is.
Oh, actually, you'll need to take my screen off of your overlay because it still shows me. Well, it shows my screen, which is now showing Jerry and
1 second, let me just where is it? This one? There you go. I'll move Max over in this corner.
Where he
yeah,
belongs.
just put me in the corner.
Put Max in the corner. Yep. Can't put baby in the corner, but you can put Max.
As long as I get to watch, you can put me in the corner.
Every hotel does have a cuck chair. Was it you or Mark that said that? I forgot.
I think that was most likely Mark, yeah.
Oh, okay.
That was in Vegas because he was the one who went and sat in the cuck chair first.
Oh, yes, you're right. Because we were on the bed sitting, and then he's like, well, I'll sit in this chair.
I'll sit in the cuck chair.
Holocron, can you drop Kara's link in chat? And Kara, I tried to put your volume to max, and you're still pretty quiet. I don't know if
because I don't have my mic like directly in front of me.
Oh, okay. Cheers. That's fine then.
Let me see.
That's okay.
How is that? Is that better?
Oh, heck yes.
Okay.
We can hear you.
Josh says, "Well, Max, you did get my money, you little hooker."
Wait, what? Excuse
Because
me?
I was saying, oh yeah, he didn't like mention me and the good people. He was like, yeah, Xray Girl and Kara are good people.
Oh
And
my
I was like,
God.
oh yeah, well you didn't mention me. And he goes, oh well, you got my money, you little hooker.
Dang.
I did. I also stripped for you guys, so it's all good.
Wow. What did you strip? What did you strip? I don't even remember what you stripped.
You
I
didn't
guess
strip, you just twerked.
I
Yeah.
guess you could say
Well, you didn't actually strip. You were
this
shaking
is
that
true, yeah.
shaking
Shaking what
things. You're shaking
Bouquet.
things.
shaking what my mama gave me, yeah.
Yes. Which I guess is your entire body, so that works.
Yeah.
It does
It
work.
was
All
yeah, it was
encompassing.
it really was just more of just me moving, not actually in any like uh good form or dance coordination or anything. It was just kind of me drunkenly trying to make my way through 3 hours. So
Yeah, that's funny. So I don't know what it was, but your dancing reminded me of this conversation I had with this dude who's like a big like muscular guy, and
mhm.
he's like, at clubs I can't dance, so I just have to bob around, otherwise if I move my arms I punch someone. And I'm thinking, I feel like for Max it's probably the same thing. You can't, like, if you
Oh,
actually go clubbing, you can't actually like dance, otherwise you hit people.
Probably elbow some poor chick in the face.
oh no.
Yup.
Uh, I think if I had better control of my extremities, I think
Okay.
being able to I think being able to dance would be really fun. But yeah, I think it's tougher for bigger guys. Who knows?
Oh, it is, because you could knock someone out
Knock someone out, yeah.
very easily.
Just be fist bumping to the club song, and then all of a sudden, pop.
Someone's passed out.
Yeah. Man, I forgot how many little cracks and crevices these boys have.
That's what she said.
Yeah. Got to get up all up in them cracks and crevices.
Oh my God.
Can't miss any.
I'm gonna tell that to Mark later on. I heard guys like getting all up in those cracks and
All up in them cracks and crevices.
he's gonna just be like, stop it.
He's like, "Is this news to you? Do you think that this is
Is this news to you? Oh no. Oh my goodness.
What have you guys been up to this weekend?
So far, I watched Sound of Freedom.
Oh,
How was
nice.
it?
I cried so much. So
Oh.
much. It's very interesting. So without like spoilers, I cried majority like the beginning of the movie and of course the end of the movie. The middle,
Mhm.
there was some like lighter hearted moments, which I kind of appreciated because I didn't want to cry during the whole movie. Have you guys seen it?
No, I haven't.
Do you want
Me
to see
I
it?
neither.
I want to watch it, but at the same time, I don't think I would do well with it.
Mm.
It's a very tough, um obviously tough topic, but I like the overall messaging. And I was telling my stream last night, I don't clap during movies or at the end of movies. I think it's so stupid that people clap at the end of the movie. I was like, I clapped.
That's actually super based, Xray Girl. I like that.
I know, but
I
I think it's so silly to at the end just to clap for, like, if the actors were there or like the production was there that were part
yeah,
of it, sure, that I think that's awesome to clap. But like, if they're not there, who are you clapping to? But I
I
totally
love
did.
it.
I totally
Yeah.
did. Uh,
Sometimes it just moves you enough to where you're like, you know what? No, I need to clap for this.
yeah, it's just, I think that despite being alt-right or whatever, um, it just the messaging, the morals, all that stuff, like
Yeah.
I think that it's something that people should be spreading. And I think it wasn't even the movie that made me clap. There was a message at the end that was really good. It was really good.
Yeah.
And I don't want to spoil that either for people. But also, if you guys want to watch the movie, Angel Productions, and you can't afford to, they're doing it like a pay it forward, where you can get the tickets to go see it. And I think it's only in the States though, so sorry to our international folks. You can get a ticket for free and go see it. So highly recommend if you aren't able to, or if you want to pay it forward to someone else, or just even spread the word.
Yeah, such a cool program
Yeah.
that they're able to do that.
Yeah, I like that they're able to do that.
Yeah.
I'd really like one thing I'd really like to do is get a charity stream going.
Oh, you should. There's a bunch of
yeah.
well,
I've
do you
already
have
been
one?
talking to Tugs about it.
Do you have one you want?
Yeah, I want to do Underground Railroad, and I want to do Child Rescue Coalition.
Just let me know, and I'll obviously help spread word about it. Because the more people that know about it, the better.
I mean, it's for the there's a lot of people who are like me and don't feel comfortable going to see the movie in theaters. Because if I'm gonna watch it, I want to watch it at home
in your own privacy.
Yeah,
that's fair. That's fair.
So it's another and a lot of people I think it'd be good to do something outside of just going to watch a movie.
Well, and that's the action that you have to take. Like watching a movie and being aware is one thing, but action and taking the steps to help within your power, of course. You're not expected to go out and go to different countries and take down
Colombian rings.
Colombian child trafficking rings. No, please don't do that unless you have those direct skills. But yeah, I think that we even just awareness and talking about it is better than not,
Yeah.
That's where ignorance is actually or lying by omission almost. It's kind of like that. Don't be like that. So, have you seen the stories about theaters turning off the air conditioning, hitting fire alarms, canceling pre-order tickets? I mean, I don't think it's the theaters that are necessarily doing it on purpose. We had a theory on, was it Thursday? That there's probably woke people that want to.
Yeah, there's probably some little activists, some little teenagers that work there.
And ruining it for people.
All offended. Trying to set an example, but
I have a feeling it's more that than the actual theaters, because theaters want to make money, their business,
Yeah.
Well, and the CEO of AMC already came out and was like, "Hey, this isn't we're not doing this," and then they went and added 250 more theaters to show it.
Why would they add those theaters if it wasn't for, making the money? And my theater, so I looked at Indy's theater and my theater at the same time to see how full it was. And wow, I would say mine is 25% full. I mean, it was a noon showing, okay? And then the Indy had 5.
Oof.
It's pretty bad. Pretty bad.
Yeah. I've been telling you guys, I've been going to see these Miyazaki films for the Fathom events, theater showings, because I just couldn't be bothered to see new stuff. But I remember going in to see one of the Miyazaki films, and I saw Indiana Jones, the poster, and there was no one. I popped in, there was no one in the theater. And then I walked out. The next day I came back for the next movie, which was Castle in the Sky, and they had completely swapped out the indie poster and put what is it? Mission Impossible 6? Are they on number 6 now?
7.
7?
Oh my god, that's funny.
They put in Mission Impossible 7, and it wasn't coming out till Thursday or Wednesday, and they had already put it in the bigger theater, and they put the poster there because they're yeah, we're not gonna try and sell this film anymore. Yeah, we're just gonna go straight to Mission Impossible.
I think it just shows that the good movies and all that, they are taking over, and I'm hoping that in like 3 years, I guess, it's probably like the turnaround time for a movie being implemented today. Maybe even longer with the strike. That's when the good stuff are going to come out again. At least that's what I'm hoping.
It's tough to say because, yeah, like even if they started to implement some of the stuff that we've been talking about, if they were to implement it like right now, yeah, we still technically wouldn't even necessarily see it for another,
2
like you said,
years.
3 to 5 years. Because like because I'm thinking they said that the writer strike could potentially go all the way up until the end of 2023. So worst case scenario / best case scenario, we wait till 2024 and then they start writing and then they start making movies. So yeah, we're talking like 2026 at that point, you know. But
I think they're going to still write during the
who
strike.
knows?
They just aren't selling the scripts.
True.
But will there be good scripts? That is the question. That is the question. Yeah.
I think what I'm gonna have to start doing with some of these guys is work on like one portion of their base coat, finish it, and then move to the next. Because I've just been kind of like arbitrarily kind of going over the whole body. But now I'm like, oh, where did I miss or where did I start? What already has 2 layers of paint on it? But
I know it's
gonna
kind of
take this
hard when
guy
you're
away for a
painting
second.
multiple figures because you're like, did I do this one already? I don't remember.
Yeah.
And I have a memory of a pea brain, starfish or a goldfish.
A goldfish.
Why did I say starfish?
A
Starfish is
goldfish.
something else that we usually connect to. Does this show how much of a goldfish I am that I said starfish?
I think you said starfish because you're a star. I got
Wow.
nothing.
Max is actually so nice to me. Trying to make me feel so good.
Your other like your actual brother, because I'm y'all's brother, wife, or whatever, right? But
Yeah.
your actual brother would probably be like, you thought of a star because you're retarded or something.
Wow. Stop getting in the mind of my brother. That's really weird.
Oh, that's pretty accurate though. That's what my brother would say.
I have a feeling that's kind of how birth brothers are, right? They give you guys
Crap.
shite.
Completely.
Yeah.
Gotta toughen you up.
Honestly, I think
Yeah,
having my
yeah.
brothers is what made me like they prepped me for being part of the internet.
Yeah, absolutely.
If I can't take it from them, I can't take it from randos.
It's true.
So chat, if you're wondering what the freak I'm doing, I have some wall putty, and I'm basically putting it on this cork because what I'm gonna essentially do is throw the models onto the putty so that I can hold the cork and that way not have to hold the model while I'm painting it. So just a little life
I
hack
didn't know
for you
that that's a
guys if you
cool
wanna.
thing. That's cool.
Yeah. So then that way, like if I do want to hold the base, I can just hold the cork instead, and I can actually paint the base and the whole model, not have to worry about smudging or smearing the paint at all or anything. So
Oh, awesome
It's very
sauce. For the
convenient.
future, I'm going to do that. Hi, Davina. I'm going to try
I
that.
like using the putty, and I also like even just some double-sided foam tape is also
Ooh,
helpful.
double-sided foam tape.
yes,
Amazon?
yeah,
Do I just get that Amazon? All these things that I'm saying that you're talking about?
Yeah.
Or dollar
Oh, yeah.
store, maybe even? Maybe not putty. You can probably get putty and cork from there, but
yeah. Honestly, you
but
could
you're a
probably get.
wine drinker, so you shouldn't have issues getting cork.
that's true. That is true. I think when I go to my next wine refill, I'm just gonna steal a bunch of the corks from the store. Because I bottle my own wine, okay? For those wondering. And let's just say they just have an unlimited supply of cork and bottles. Well, it seems like it's unlimited. If there's a zombie apocalypse, we are definitely making a trip out there once we've settled things.
We've got Woad Warrior in the chat. We've got Cajun Corey. Good morning, guys. We've got Jay the Deep-Minded. Soul Assassin says MVP, the Bob Ross of painting minis. Oh, well, thank you. We're just making some happy little accidents over here.
What? Happy little accident.
Yeah.
That's what my mom called me.
Oh.
I was thinking like little accidents as in like little poops, but that works too.
Oh my god. I feel like I went like a degree further than all of y'all. Oh, like, sorry.
You fart and you're like, oh, I made a happy little accident.
Oh my god. I love it.
Oh,
I love
no.
it. Okay.
That'd
Sorry,
be
chat, if I'm giving you... I'm just trying to adjust my camera. I realize that I'm not showing what I'm painting very well. Okay, I think that's better.
Airborne Osborne. Hello, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the channel. He says, I'm just painting my Tyranids now. Ooh, the new 10th edition Tyranids. Did you see the release of the new Tyranids Airborne? Look pretty sweet.
Where do I buy the new 10th edition book? Do I have to go to like Games Workshop or what do we do?
Some hobby shops might actually have it, or you can go to Games Workshop, or I think they still have it on the website.
Okay.
I pre-ordered it, so I got mine a couple days ago, and it is sweet. I think Xray, if you do get it, it is worth it just for the lore alone. It's gorgeous. So I like the rule books. I try and collect a lot of them just for the artwork and the lore. So
okay.
Yeah.
Maybe what I'll do is when I go to the UK, I'll buy it if I can't find it here.
Ooh, okay.
Because I think that'll be a good place for it in the original place. No, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, speaking of the UK, Jay, the Deep-Minded, says in the chat, most UK productions are not affected by the strike, hoping that they will get theater release if the WB Disney machine dries up for a bit. The only thing with that, Jay, is that I do hear, unfortunately, that the Amazon Warhammer show has been halted, even though it doesn't affect the UK because it's being produced by Amazon. They have to halt production technically. So so they haven't been able to contact anyone, write anything, cast anything. So it's gonna take a little bit longer than we expected. But
well, I think as long as it's anything, was it AM, PM or something like that, ATMP or something like that, the production, then you have to abide by those union stuff.
Yeah.
Just trying to regurgitate what Gary has said. Do I remember 100% of it? Absolutely not. Absolutely.
That's okay. At least you are willing to listen and learn. Because, a lot of this stuff I'm learning for the first time as well. So, Josh says, Max, they're girls. Girls don't fart, allegedly. That's what they've said anyway. I wouldn't know.
Josh, have you ever kissed a girl?
It's too funny. That's a good question. I kissed a girl and I liked it.
Oh, I know you did, Max.
Yeah, I did, but. And Woad Warriors getting together for a 1K game here in a couple hours. Death Guard are in a rough spot right now. Woad Warrior, are you playing 10th edition or are you still the 9th edition? But yeah, have a good 1,000 point game. That sounds dope.
Yeah. Daniel, I do not paint according to the lore. I'm actually just freeing it. I'm just doing whatever I want. Are there purple Space Marines? I don't know. Oh, what did Josh do? I want to hear this. I want to hear this.
Josh says yes, he has kissed a girl.
Did you like it?
That's a good question, Josh. That's the follow-up question that we're all waiting for in the chat. He was like, "No, girls are icky and have cooties."
Oh my god!
No, I'm kidding.
Oh yeah, Kara's not going to be streaming Holocron. Her upload speeds are atrocious.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to reset my router, and I don't feel like doing that today. So
is hubby awake yet?
No, I don't think he is.
Oh wow.
I know he tried to wake me up to make me go to bed at some point last night, but I told him to leave me alone and leave me on the couch.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
but,
poor thing.
Yeah, I don't really. I guess this would be a good time to reset it. Maybe I will do that.
No. I was gonna say tell him to do it.
Well, the router is like directly behind me, so.
Oh, well, I'd still tell. This is what I do with Mark. I don't know how to do it, honey. Can you please?
Oh, I don't have that excuse. I'm the techie of the two of us.
Dang it.
I love the manipulation, Xray.
Well, I mean, especially when I actually don't know how to do it. I call him, I'm like, what do I do?
And also, to be fair, I think guys actually like it when we can do something for you. So
yeah. Oh, do you
like,
feel so
babe,
good about yourself when a girl does that, Max? Now that we're seeing into the eyes of a man.
You have a savior complex.
Oh,
wow!
Kara over here being my therapist. Okay. No, I'm kidding.
I think a lot of men do that though.
Oh, of course.
It's ingrained. It's instinctive to protect and to help.
Yeah.
So it's understandable.
Why do you think so many guys love the like classic superhero story? It's like they get to save the girl and win the day and protect the innocent. It's like, yeah, the savior complex or the Superman, what one of my counselors and therapists talked about was like being Superman for people, you know?
Oh yeah.
So it's a real thing.
It's with Mark too, because I remember we talked about things like, why do you need to tell someone your peace of mind? Like they don't matter to you. He's like, I need to tell them so that they realize they're doing something wrong. I'm like, technically you need to tell everyone that. It's not like because like the Twitter fighting. He's loosened up for that, thank God, because he used to get so mad and I felt like horrible. I'm like, what do I do? What do I do? I don't know. But yeah, that and same thing with even me. I'm like, you don't have to white knight every situation for me. Like when I have to vent, just want to vent. You just have to listen. That's all I need is just for you to listen.
Yeah.
Like one thing that really helps me is just writing everything out, even if it's just like in a Google Doc that you're gonna immediately delete. That's one way to really help get my frustrations out.
There you go. That's because then you're not posting it to the public, but you're still getting a lot of that stuff to journal down almost, right? So that's smart.
I did tell someone that you should try journaling for a hobby.
Hey, there you go.
It is. I mean, it's definitely helpful. I saw this graphic going around, and it's like this person who sits down and like they're all like their whole body is all red and like the computer's white in front of them, and then like as they type stuff out, the red like eventually leaves them and just ends up in the computer. And it is a really good representation of how it happens.
And the great thing is afterwards you feel better, and then you can always go back to see how things have changed or like to remember that moment and like, was it really that crazy? No, it really wasn't, or whatever, right? How you were feeling in that situation, or at least that has happened for me. I'm like, why was I so upset? No reason, or it wasn't actually a good reason.
I've noticed too that like if I do anything with Twitter, if I'm trying to respond to something, I'll write out a response, and as soon as I write it out, I tend to delete it because I'm like, ugh, I feel so much better and I don't need to post it. I'll end up just deleting the post, or not deleting the post, but just not even posting it in the first place.
Mhm.
Because by getting your thoughts out, like you both have said, it's pretty therapeutic and it gives you that opportunity to go like, am I just kind of overreacting here? Or do I need to say this? Because
Mhm.
most of the time, a lot of people on Twitter are really inconsequential and have no value to your life. You know, they are just they are bringing you down because they are insecure or upset or, you know, whatever it is. So,
Or
and
they're sex bots.
that too.
That's really
But
annoying.
I respond to all my sex bots.
Oh,
No.
okay. Did this include the sex bots with the when you were trying to figure out how to strip?
Yes, yes. They were like, horny girls in your area. And I was like, oh, in my area, huh? I'll have to see what that's all about.
Oh my God.
But yeah, I get the, or it's like Catania, and she's like, hello, I'm selling my feet pictures on this site. Why don't you go come find me at this website? And I'm like, no, thanks.
Catania?
Yeah, it's always one of those names, right?
Some like very exotic name, I guess.
Or it's like Chin Lim or something.
What? Chin Lim?
I don't know. It's one of those names. Who knows?
Oh my God.
Am I canceled yet?
No.
Did people cancel me yet?
Oh my God. Chin Lim. If you haven't yet, you should watch this was it American Idol audition.
You
And they were
mean
trying to sing the Mariah Carey "Can't Live Without You."
oh,
But
I thought you were gonna talk about William Hung.
oh, he's my favorite, of course.
Yeah.
But this one's
Oh
pretty good,
gosh.
where she's singing "Can't Live Without You," but because she's oh, it's not American Idol. It was in some European country, but she didn't know the words to it, so she thought it was um, "Kenly a dibby dibby without you."
Oh my
And
God.
it's like I can't live something 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 without you.
That is so funny. A DB DB DB.
A dibby dibby without you.
I love that.
I don't know why that came out. This is one of my favorite like auditions. That and William Hung, of course.
Yeah, she bangs, she bangs.
Yeah, Kara, have you ever watched that? I don't know if you
What, she
were
bangs?
with William Hung.
Oh yes.
Oh, the best. He's just so sweet. An accountant, just wants to sing because he's loving it.
Did you know that they actually gave him like a full album that year?
Yep.
Like they found him and were like, "Hey, so we know that you didn't make it through American Idol, but like, you want an album, kid?"
I mean, like
He's like, "Sure."
he is the most successful horrible singer ever.
Um, I would argue that Taylor Swift is that. No, I'm kidding.
What?
All my Swifties in the chat just
Oh
got
my
really
God.
upset.
You know, remember those things about Twitter fights? The Swifties are crazy. Same thing with BTS Army. They're the worst.
Ooh, BTS are, yeah, they take that seriously.
Yeah. Hashtag BTS, careful.
Yeah, yeah, for real. Um, A2D2 says good morning. Thank you,
Good morning,
A2. Good morning to you
A2.
too. Yeah.
How you
And
doing,
Dr.
girl?
Rachel.
What's up, Dr. Rachel?
Hello, Miss Dr.
Hello.
Rachel.
So last night during my stream, Andrew popped in, Caffeinated Wolf, and he's like, I'm gonna be moving to the Dallas area. I was like, what?
Yup.
Eventually, I'm so jealous.
Going closer to work.
Hmm. I'm so proud of him though, because I think he's in such a better place than when I first initially met him. Um, with like work and life, and I think his overall health too, like mentally. So
Mm-hmm.
he's doing real good. So I'm happy. I'm happy.
Is this someone who's working for Ripa
Yeah,
with
Yeah.
you, Kara?
he's the social media manager.
He
Oh, excellent.
yeah, I used to know him through Geeks and Gamers and yeah, so it was nice. Big fan of wine, so obviously I'm gonna be friends with him.
Mm.
And yeah, I think his previous jobs that he had sucked the life out of him. So to
Yeah.
see him flourish so much, it's nice. I like seeing my friends or just well anyone just do better in life. I think
That's awesome.
yeah.
And Texas is a great place to move.
So I hear. So
Yeah.
I hear.
As long as you're not in San Antonio, you're good.
Why is there so much hate for San Antonio?
It's way too busy, and the people there are really mean.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, you did say that. You did say that. I remember.
Yeah, I did not have a whole lot of great experiences living in San Antonio.
See,
You're right. Gary is really mean. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my
Gary
god!
moved to San Antonio after I was in San Antonio. I was already
Ah.
gone by the time Gary moved there.
Okay.
See, that's the thing. I would totally like those are the two options: is Dallas and San Antonio, and there's a lot of opportunities with living in Dallas because there's a lot of different types of creators. But I also want to be close, like to boss man over there as well.
Yeah.
And I think comics is out in that direction too. So I'm like, okay, who would I like to live closer to? I don't know. It's hard. But then I think Garrett's living in Dallas and he's working for Gary. I could definitely do that. So I don't know. And then there's also North Carolina, Missy.
Yep.
I was actually looking at Zillow.
Mhm.
Oh, Zillow.
Zillow.
At more houses, and I'm just like, Mark, look at the price differences. It's insane. Dallas is more expensive than San Antonio, though. I did notice.
Yeah, it is. It's also it's more centralized, and like the more north you get in Dallas, like north of like Plano, it becomes a little bit more cost effective. Like so basically the closer you get to Oklahoma, the more affordable the housing is going to be.
See, I just want to live in the suburbs, so I wouldn't actually live in Dallas. I would live like maybe an hour out of Dallas. Maybe I would I should find out where Melanie Mack lives if I go down that direction. I would just love to help make butter from her cow that she has. Like her parents have a cow. I'll churn the butter. No innuendos meant on that.
I think that's full innuendo.
No, I'll churn Melanie's cow's butter. I don't know what that even means.
But first, you gotta,
I gotta milk that cow.
Gotta get the cow's teat. Yeah, gotta milk that teat.
Oh my god, I don't know how to milk a teat. God. Never done that.
It's instinctive.
Have you milked a cow before? Anyone here?
No. Kara, you?
I have.
There you go. I've also never churned butter. I think that would be kind of fun too.
I have also done that.
Ooh, see?
Yes.
Okay.
You guys would be natural at the butter churning though.
Yeah.
It's more of a natural for men.
I don't know about that.
Is it? I don't know. You got the milking game?
Yeah.
The milking game again. Oh, but Jesus. What am I getting myself into?
You're the innuendo girl. We're just trying to keep up with you.
Really though? Keeping up with me? I've heard you two talk.
Yeah, because we have to match your energy.
Exactly.
Dang it. Now you two are ganging up on me. Oh my gosh. Hokey says Jay can teach you. He has a farm.
By the way, my cup O paint, a little water cup here that I'm using for my paints, is actually, I don't know if you guys can see that. I don't want to tip it over, but it's my Friday Night Tights cup.
Ooh.
Oh, I see it. I see the angle of it.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for it to catch up.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
My cup isn't that exciting. Mine's an actual like Citadel one.
Oh, I got
smart.
Ziploc
Ooh.
container. I just
We're
chose
ripping
the
our companies today. Yeah.
closest one to me. Although the Friday Night Tights cup, because I think one of my bowls, like it was really hard to get the gold paint out of the glassware.
Yes, the metallic paints will definitely do a number. That's why I try and actually have a different cup for metallic paints, because they're so strong, and there's so much like kind of glitter in there that it will contaminate the other your brush and the other paints if you want to use it. So I always
Yeah.
try and keep like a second cup on hand just in case.
Stuff to learn for the future that I
Yeah.
didn't know. Because like even my
That's
wet
fun.
palette, the glitter is kind of stained through the whatever the piece of paper is called on top.
Into the
Oh,
sponge.
yeah.
Yeah, that's normal.
Oh, okay. I kind of assumed, I just never asked. Yeah. We will see. This tank be looking real good.
Yeah, I'm liking how like it really is the Barney tank. I like it.
I dig it.
I love Barney when I was a kid.
So did I. Just need to add a little bit of green to it, and you should be good. Definitely be the Barney tank.
Josh, are you drunk? He says, I've milked a car and churched butter.
I didn't know you could milk a car and church butter.
I did not know either. And like I could understand if you said, I've milked a car and churned butter, but he got both of them wrong. I've milked a car and churched butter.
He's corrected the cow part. He's like, how did it autocorrect the car?
It's holy butter.
Oh my god.
like holy water, but they have holy butter in there.
That's the Church of Melanie Mac, okay?
Yeah, you're right.
Yes.
You're right. Soul Assassin says, Max, what paints do you use? Vallejo, Warpaint, Citadel. I'm a basic bitch. I use Citadel. I really want to get into using Army Painter. I think they're a great company. Vallejo is like next level, but I think Army Painter would be kind of like that middle ground between Citadel and Vallejo. But we'll see. I also like the dropper pods. I think the dropper pods would be much better for a wet palette, because you can just drop it straight onto the palette as opposed to like brush, paint, brush, paint, brush, paint.
That's what I have some of the Citadel paints that are in the dropper.
Oh,
do
I
you?
didn't know they
Nice.
had that. Okay.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, I've
That's
got
cool.
like a good chunk of like I actually have a mixture of all three of those paints that were mentioned. I've got a bunch of Vallejo that my husband had, and then I've got Army Painter that I had bought, and then I had a friend who sent me a bunch of paints, and those were all Citadels.
Sweet. That's awesome.
That's cool.
Do you prefer a specific one, Kara? Do you like to use one more than the other?
No, I mean, I do like that there are some that already have like the washes. Those are really nice.
Yeah.
I don't really gravitate to any particular paint.
I think
I go toward color.
that's true. Do you find I was gonna say, do you find that like Vallejo or Army Painter has a different, I almost said lay, like
Different type of
laying
lay?
scheme? Does it lay differently?
Oh.
But yeah, I mean, does this paint settle differently? Does like when you're applying it, does it feel different? I feel like, yeah, I don't know.
It kind of depends on the trying to think. My brain's still not here today. I typically go very, very light in my paints, so I don't really notice a huge difference just because I am very particular with it. Come on. I'm actually trying to get out some Vallejo paints right now.
Oh, you're good. Well, you do that, because someone, or actually it was Rachel. Rachel says, oh, where did that chat go? She says, just don't mistake the paint cup for a cup of coffee. And I was like, oh my goodness.
No! That's why I have a huge cup versus like, ooh.
Yeah, that would be brutal. Thankfully, Citadel paints, from what I know, are non-toxic. Yeah.
Because I feel like that probably does happen.
Yeah, right. For sure.
Oh, that would be so nasty. Ooh. To drink paint.
Ugh. And the other thing was, oh, that's what I wanted to say. I am probably going to get a cup of coffee here soon because I do need one. So
go do it. Go get one. Go get one now. Just do it.
One sec. I'm not going to play my like a pause screen. So chat, you guys can just look at this beautiful this little miniature while I go grab some coffee. Oh, okay. Well, actually, let me do this. I'll put this guy here. This guy here. And I'll put one of the custodes right here. There you go.
People in the chat are like cringing to the paint drinking.
Oh, the paint drinking.
Oh.
Holocron says, Rachel, are you speaking from experience? Ooh. Poor Rachel. Hopefully not. Hopefully not.
Like, what's the weirdest thing I've ever drank?
That she has.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, you poor thing.
She says you realize it immediately. Oh god.
Yeah. Oh, there was once I like dropped a bunch of things on the counter and I think Mark left a treat and I thought it was beef jerky because no, it was beef jerky. I dropped beef jerky. So there was one left, so I just picked it up and ate it. It was the dog treat. Like, why would you leave that there? He was like, I don't know. Thought you wouldn't eat it. I'm like, oh, it was so nasty. I'm like, I'm not feeding my dog this anymore. It's so gross.
I was gonna say I could not do that. I would lose it.
I died inside. I was like, spit it out.
Blech. All right. I will be right back. Chat, you be good with the ladies. I shall return.
They always are. They always are.
Oh, good. Good.
Well, usually. If not, the mods will smite them down. You know. It's funny. I think my mods are more aggressive than me. So if something bad happens, they're like, gone. Iron Omega for 10 says, Xray Girl painter tip, don't throw out your old makeup brushes. They make good dry brushes for your figures. Also, Monument paints are the bomb. Better than Games Workshop. Ooh, see, I think the only thing that I really want are like the teeny tiny, like if you look at this paintbrush, this says it's oh, it doesn't say. It's Insane Detail. I love the Insane Detail brushes. They're probably my favorite. I don't know. Do you use Game Workshop brushes, Kara?
No, I use a mixture. Like I have this cup that is just a ton. I think there's probably like 50 different brushes in here.
Oh, wow.
From that my husband has just had throughout the years. And then we have one set of brushes from a Kickstarter that we backed called it was called Ghost Tiny.
Okay.
And they're like these super tiny detailed brushes that are really nice.
I want that. I think that's the next big Warhammer purchase I'm going to make is invest in some good paintbrushes.
Yes.
Because it makes all the difference.
It really does. Like having good bristles that are easy to keep shaped.
Mm-hmm.
Like having them small enough to that you can get into all the little
crevices,
inconvenient
areas.
Spots.
Yep. Because I got the Paint by Numbers paintbrushes in the set, and they're complete crap. So when I was painting, I couldn't stay in the line, so I ended up grabbing the Warhammer paintbrushes and using those to paint them.
I do.
Iron Omega uses
Sorry,
Walmart
what
paintbrushes. Oh no, it ticks off my friends.
Oh no.
I mean, if it works for you, sure, but it doesn't like. I mean, I know Walmart. I love Walmart, but not for art projects like that.
No, I always go to Michael's or Hobby Lobby.
I need a Hobby Lobby in this country.
Yeah, you do. You know what's so funny is I went to because you guys were talking. Well, I was talking about like the corks and like the little life hack for painting and stuff. And y'all were saying, oh, well, you could get some from from getting wine or getting it from this shop. And I was like, oh, I get mine from Hobby Lobby because I get to kill two birds with one stone. I
It
get
says
to
watering hole.
Yeah, I get to
That's
shop for hobby material and
Ladies.
wifey material.
Ladies.
Yes. Is that you that I'm trying to remember. There was
Tugs.
I can't remember if it was a podcast, but I was I was listening to one. I can't remember what it was for, but it was about using Hobby Lobby as a place to pick up chicks.
Yeah.
And
I think there's
hey,
some
that's
truth
better
to
than
it.
a grocery store, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Because it's
Yeah.
easier to talk to someone at a Hobby Lobby than when they're grocery shopping.
it's true. It's true. Be like, oh, have you used this product before? Or have you used this before? Like, what do you do with it? Or like, there's so many different openers for a conversation there.
Absolutely. My favorite place that my friends and I found was Home Depot for our watering
Oh,
hole.
hey there, big strong man.
I can't lift this
What?
up. Can you help me?
Yeah, what are you using that big pole for?
Oh my
Oh my
god.
god.
Yeah, that's a bit too aggressive, sir.
You're the one. Never mind.
Oh my god.
But yes, yeah. That's a nice 2x4 you got there,
Oh
buddy.
my god.
Oh my god.
Okay, so I need Max to like if ever I'm ever single again, I'm gonna get Max to write all my pickup lines.
You would forever be single, Xray Girl. You would never actually.
I don't know. That works on men.
I think it depends on the
Honestly,
type.
You could literally just say anything and just be like, "Hey, I like those pants," and that guy will forever be in your gratitude.
Well,
You
we
will.
have talked about
Yeah.
men don't get enough compliments. If you compliment a guy, they're gonna like, ooh. If they're not feeling
Yeah.
it, or they're like, if they're feeling it, they'll know. They'll know already. It's like, ooh, I have my in.
Yeah, 100%. But
That's how I
um,
went and I hit on a guy once and well it was I was complimented him on his shirt and next week we went on a date.
Ooh,
there you
there you
go. I like
go.
it. Gotta shoot your shot, ladies.
Don't
And
rely on men to
Yeah.
shoot that shot all the time. I think if you feel it,
I
go
was
for
the
it.
go-getter whenever it came to that kind of stuff. But
And
then I met my husband.
I think I don't know. I think with women, when you guys give compliments, it comes off as a little less aggressive, maybe, or I don't know. I think it comes off maybe more sincere.
Because it
Who
doesn't
knows?
happen very often.
Yeah, yeah. I guess that's true.
Hmm.
But even Josh says yes. The hottest guys are at Home Depot.
Hey,
Well,
Josh,
even
my
no.
man. Well, because it's like you have, okay, not only are they like hot or whatever, but there are people who are doing renovations. They might own a home or work for a company that like does that sort of stuff. They're handy, you know. Those are very like masculine traits if you're into that. Strong or just know how to do stuff around the house. Like I'm down for that. Hell yeah.
You see some guy in like
Drawn
the
towards my husband because he worked in a hospital and I was very accident prone.
There you go.
oh, there you go. Yeah.
But for me, I'm not gonna lie, having Mark know how to do first aid was very helpful. I get it. Accident prone. Oh no.
I was gonna say, yeah, if you find a guy in like the section with all the drill bits and like, nails and screws and stuff. I mean, a lot of these just write themselves. So
Oh yes.
you need some help screwing.
Wow. Okay,
Looks
I
like you're
really
about
am gonna
to
get. I think we should do a skit actually. Max's recommendations for women.
Honestly, I think like Josh has actually written stuff before. Like he writes and he's like a creator. So I actually think he would be like really well versed in like coming up with creative, funny, pick up flirty lines for Home Depot. So I think
Hmm.
we should reach out to him. He'd probably have some good ones.
There we go, Josh.
And
We gotta hook up to try to hook some people up.
yeah, we got to collab. We got to collab.
We
Um,
just need a single woman that wants to go hit on guys now. Because I'm not gonna do it.
and I love what Dr. Rachel said. Kind of like put it into like a catchphrase or like a what would you call this? I'm having stream brain. But basically, I was saying earlier that like I was looking for hobby materials and also wife material, and she goes Hobby Lobby, life materials and wife materials. That should be their like
Aww.
their slogan. That's what I was looking for.
Yes.
That is actually a pretty good. They should market themselves as that.
Josh says, Kara was like, "Oops, I accidentally fell, and I'm back in the hospital again. Want some Jello?"
Want some Jello? Here's my number.
Yeah.
No, it was more of I was walking into his house one day. It was icy, and I fell and broke my hand on his front porch.
Oh
Oh no.
no! Hi, Mark. Mark's in the chat. He's like, I do more than just first aid, but that's the only stuff that you've had to do for me is first aid.
Mm.
I hurt myself and I need him to apply whatever for my injury. Oh,
Yeah,
did
so
you
he
hear
ended
Jojo?
up having to take me
No.
in and getting a cast on.
What color cast did you get?
It was actually it wasn't like a cast. It was it was like one of those splints made out of thermoplastic.
Oh, that sounds fancy.
He was in the therapy section, so he was a therapist. So
Kara's like, I
for
need some therapy right now.
he's behind me. Oh, I'm what? I wasn't a therapist. You were the therapist. I'm just accident prone. Can you?
She needed that. She needed that physical therapy. If you know
Ah!
Oh my god.
Hey.
That's a
Max!
physical
Uh-huh,
therapy.
uh-huh. Oh my
Need
god. You guys make
mind
me
and
blush.
body right.
Oh my god. I think you're pretty good
All
at
right,
these
I'm done.
one-liners, Mr. Maxfield von Priestley.
How are you still single, Max, with all those one-liners?
Yeah, it's so weird. What's so funny is like everyone who saw my birthday stream, they were like, "Oh, now we know why he's single."
Oh my god.
But yeah, no, I don't know.
Oh wait,
Probably because I don't use any of those one-liners, but
I need to ask a serious question.
yeah.
What will you introduce to a girl first? Your parents or your Warhammer collection?
Ooh, good question. In the past, honestly, my parents first.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I had a feeling. I had a feeling.
Yeah, so low key, that is no lie. I felt like that was a safer bet.
So to all you ladies out there that are interested in Max, that are, normie, because obviously they're watching the stream.
Mhm,
You
of
know you
course.
got it in when he see his Warhammer collection.
Ooh, yeah. Well, now it's kind of out there for the world to see. Now I'm doing it on streams and stuff, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoeing my Warhammer out.
You're hoeing.
But yeah, now I just won't tell. Like, if I meet someone for a date, like I won't say I work for YouTube. Like in class the other day, we were introducing ourselves, and they were like, "Yeah, so where do you work?" And I was like, "Okay, what's the most eloquent way of saying that I work for YouTube?" Right? So I was like, um, "I work for the content creation sphere for Google's uh, YouTube monetization partnership program," or something like that. Like I just tried to say as many names as possible to make it sound professional.
Confusing.
Yeah, and they're like, "Wow, wow," instead of me just going like, "I make YouTube videos." So, yeah.
That does sound fancy when you say it like that, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Of course, yeah.
Max is too bougie for us.
I know. To be
Hey,
honest, it's such a cringe. Like, this happens at work all the time. They're like, "So, where else do you work?" Because obviously, I work like very few hours there, like one shift every 2 weeks. And there was a girl I met who'd been working there 5 years, and she's like, "How have I not seen you?" I'm like, "I'm casual." "Oh, where else do you work?" I work for I work as a administrator
yeah, there you
for
go.
Gary. Like I do. Yeah, I work as an administrator for like a this company that does videos and reviews.
Yeah,
I'm like,
there.
that was
That's
probably the
cool.
easiest answer because I'm like, I don't want to tell you.
Yeah. It's also, maybe not necessarily that you may be embarrassed, but also just for your anonymity. Like some people will probably find Gary and go like, "Oh my God, you work for this bigot," or whatever. And so sometimes you kind of have to keep your secrecy if you, I don't know.
Hmm.
Um, Not saying that, I don't care because I post pictures of, Gary and all those guys all the time of me hanging out with them. And if an employer wants to fire me because of my affiliation with people, like, okay, go ahead, like, because that's sad. But for some people, it really does.
Oh, I just don't want
It's a
my
big deal.
coworkers to know unless I want them to specifically know.
Of course, yeah.
Um, it's more that than anything because I I think the thing that worried me the most is remember when we had like Facebook start coming out and people would like call in sick and they'd be like, "Oh, why didn't I saw you were at the I don't know, the winery on social media. You can get fired." It's more that like why didn't you pick up that
Yeah,
shift? You were just on no, that's my job and I don't need to
yeah.
I don't think I should have to explain it to you in that sense and I don't feel like it because for some people they just don't understand.
Sure, yeah. No, that's a great point. They'll just be like, "Oh, you're just playing video games," and it's like,
No.
well, I like yes, but I also get paid to do so. So there's like,
Mhm.
but yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah. The people
Um,
the people I explain it to, it's a little easier in that sense because I know they'll understand.
yeah.
All right. This is looking good. My tank's looking more tank-like.
As opposed to like car-like.
A gray blob.
Ah, I see.
Yeah. Uh,
Um, I was going to also say, um, the the Hobby Lobby thing or whatever.
oh, picking up girls
Uh,
there. Yep, yep, yep.
yeah, I think it's it's really rare to for guys now to I feel like meet someone naturally. I feel like there's a lot of I don't know, there may be less opportunities now, or people
People are
tend to think,
standoffish.
yeah, people tend to think that it's more odd to have natural interactions in person,
Hmm.
which is sad, but because there are so many really great opportunities, like we were saying, like if you were actually at a Hobby Lobby and I came up and I was like, oh, that looks like a really cool project or something, I don't know, just something dumb, that's still like a conversation starter, and it shows that you have interest in someone, just little things like that, but it would come across as potentially creepy or, you never know. So, it's tough to make those interactions in person.
I just assume that people are just being nice, and then if they do something that is on the creepier side, then maybe.
Hmm.
But like, I try to look for the good in people, and maybe it's a product of living in a country more than in the city, where you don't
Hmm.
have those immediate intentions. Because I think that it does make a difference if you are in the city versus country. Because I can
Yeah,
have
yeah,
conversations with anyone, any age, and they don't perceive it as like me hitting on them, or I don't perceive it as them hitting on me. It's just we're being nice and we're striking a conversation up that's gonna be like 2 minutes maybe, and then go on with our day. But I think that
yeah.
um, at least, especially with a lot of young professionals around, you just automatically assume it's like, no, not everyone's trying to hook up with you, okay?
Oh, there was yeah, there was like and I always hate this response, but I get it a lot, unfortunately. I was in class one of the Tuesdays and Thursdays because they've switched it around now for this new class. So I was in the lecture and I introduced myself to the girl who was sitting next to me because I'd never seen her before. And I was like, "Hey, like, do you work for the school or do you work here locally?" And she was like, well, I work at this place and my boyfriend works here." And I was like, "What?"
Oh,
It's like,
She
oh,
was
girl.
totally thinking you're hitting on her.
and I was like, "What the fuck?" Okay, like I've literally said two words to you.
And my boyfriend. Everything about my boyfriend.
Yeah, yeah, my boyfriend, and it's like, cool. I literally just want to know who I'm sitting next to, but yeah, please mention your boyfriend.
Awkward.
Yeah, so that happens a lot.
I think that that's just like people are making every person out to be like the scary human being that's gonna
Yeah.
want like sex from you.
God
I
forbid. No, I'm kidding.
mean, yes, there's probably some people
Yeah.
that do that, but then there's some people who are just actually nice human beings too.
Yeah, yeah. Um, I think, context and how you say things and how you even present yourself is so important. Like, we joke, but the reason why that motherfucker right there is not real, the reason why that woman has so much pull right now is because she was well dressed, she was well taken care of, she looked, she
Prettier.
was pretty, she was attractive, she was in shape. It doesn't look like someone who would make crazy accusations and claims like that, but so we take her more seriously. So a lot of it has to do with how you present and how you speak.
Do you believe her?
There's a part of me that does.
In the lizard
I believe,
people?
I think the lizard people will take over.
Oh my god. You know, I choose to, if it happens, it happens. I don't need to know 100% for sure with certainty that lizard people exist. I don't know. Chat, what do you think? Do you think there's lizard people out there?
We already know that they exist. You've seen Zuck, right?
Oh, well,
Yes,
yeah. Him and his
such a good
barbecue
point,
sauce.
Kara.
I want to see. Okay, so I was listening. I didn't know that Elon and Zuck are maybe going to have a fight. I think that'd be so fun.
That would be pretty freaking wild.
I want it to happen so bad.
But yeah, the Zuck is absolutely either an AI or a lizard person. There's no way he. Have you seen his eyes?
They're really
He like,
creepy.
yeah, there's like nothing behind it. It's so weird.
Soulless.
Yeah. Ugh. Twilight Zone.
Wait,
Look at you. Have you watched any well,
is that
obviously you've
Twilight
watched
Zone?
it
I
'cause
actually have no idea.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's Twilight
Dang
Zone.
it!
Yes.
Yes! I
Oh my
got a
One of
reference.
the best shows ever to
As much as a
surface.
normie as you think you are, Xray.
I know. People were saying
You
you're not a
think you're
normie anymore
perfect.
last night. I was like, oh, okay. Am I normie
Yeah,
adjacent and nerd adjacent? I don't think I'm still a nerd yet.
You were one of those.
Into the group.
What was that, Kara?
I think she's officially in the group.
Guys,
Yeah,
I'm a nerd.
I think I think Xray is kind of that perfect combination of like there's still things that you're normie about, but you are so willing and able to learn on the spot that you're like you'll learn about that thing so quickly and you're so enthusiastic about it that it's like, damn, you're part of the, you're just so eager. And I think that's what a lot of people miss when they first come into the hobby is they're like, they want to change it or they think that it's inherently bad or something. And you're like, no, I want to learn about it. Like, tell me more. And that's really rare for people. So I think a lot of nerds appreciate that.
Well, I want to learn it to why it became a thing. I don't want to change
Yeah.
it because then it's not really that hobby anymore, is it?
Exactly, right? Yeah, why did this thing become popular or why does this thing have this fan base? And you start to learn more about it and you go, man, this is so cool. Or, oh, you know what? There's way too much here and maybe it's over my head. And so maybe I should look into something else or so. Yeah, because every hobby isn't for everyone. Even though it's made for everyone, it's not for anyone. Or it's for anyone, but it's not made for everyone. I forget. There's
There's an
phrase
actual
there.
phrase. I don't know
Yeah.
this phrase. But hey, it's okay if you don't like something. I mean, everyone has the one thing that's like so odd. I'm trying to think, is there anything that I like that most people don't like? I can't think of something off the top of my head right now.
Oh, this is kind of interesting. Dr. Rachel coming in with our, thank you for your input on this because you're our resident, psychiatrist, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She says, when people immediately shoot back with my boyfriend or my girlfriend, it shows more about their insecurity and fear than it does about the other person who's simply being polite. Interesting. Yeah, I think some people may do it out of respect for their significant other, like they love their husband or wife so much that they're just like, hey, just before you get any crazy ideas, like I do have this person. Whereas other people are just uh, like, oh, you're creepy. I have a boyfriend. Get away from me. And it's like, okay, I wasn't even trying to hit on you, but.
You should say that next time someone does that. By the way, I wasn't trying to hit on you.
Damn. Would that be a burn or would that be like a diss? I mean, it's truthful because I
It's
wasn't
truthful.
trying to
It
hit
is
on
the
her.
truth, and that's the thing. Is like some people aren't like just know that not everyone is trying to date you. Okay.
Yeah. You're not that special. No, I'm kidding.
I need that, especially out there in California.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Oh my God. All right.
Ooh, before I move on to the next painting, Kara, I need to show you this new Adam Hughes cover I just got.
Where did you get of his?
Say again?
I need to see this.
Scarlet Witch?
No, it's Wonder Woman.
Oh, he did a new Wonder Woman?
It's not a new one. This is an old one. This is 1999 or 2000, like super late 90s. Yeah, 99. So here's a little show and tell. I don't know if you can see that or not.
I feel like my stream is super delayed.
Still buffering. Yeah.
Yeah,
it'll probably take a good 20 seconds.
Uh-huh.
I'll kind of show it for the stream.
My husband is sitting over here and saying, I love me some
Boom Magic says if you want to upset someone, you tell them the truth.
Yeah, I guess you're right, eh?
Well, it's just kind of off-putting, you just don't make assumptions.
Oh, that's a good Adam cover.
Oh my God, that's so sexy.
Right? I love the embrace of Wonder Woman and Superman. It looks really good.
That's a pretty one.
Yeah. So I'm currently trying to fill my Wonder Woman run. There's like a run of Adam Hughes covers from this era, like late 90s, early 2000s. And I'm trying to find them all. So I picked that one up, and then thought you guys might enjoy that. And then for Xray Girl,
Ooh.
if you are looking for the core rule book for the core book, this is what that looks like. And I'll I know
20
your stream is
seconds
kind
here.
of catching up. Yeah, you're fine. I'll kind of show it off for a little bit so you guys can see it. But yeah, just the art in this thing is gorgeous. And the first, like, I'd say the first
Ooh, it's pretty.
3/4 of the book is just lore
Oh, I
and
just got it.
models,
Is
and
that that
yeah,
new 40K book you were talking about?
The 10th?
yeah,
Core
this is the
book,
new
that's what it's
10th
called?
edition core book.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. That's good to know. It is. Oh my gosh, it's like a thick boy.
Ooh, he
It is.
thick, yeah.
Double C thick.
How many pages?
Oh gosh, here, let me check. It's like 200 plus, 220, yeah. 220 pages and oversized hardcover, and random, but for the chat and for anyone who is looking for 9th edition rules for like armies, like Codex army books, my hobby shop is selling these for 50% off. So we're talking like a book that's normally $50 is now $25.
Wow.
So I would pick these up if you guys can find them for cheap, because even though they have 9th edition rules, the first half of the book is artwork,
And
lore, stories, novelizations, character arcs. So I would highly recommend looking for some of these codices or codexes, because they will be selling cheap right now.
I'll have to look into that. That looks awesome.
Yeah.
I probably should read some good lore stuff. Never enough time.
I know, right? There's so much to go over that it's difficult to figure out where to start.
Ooh, what makes green again?
Is it blue and yellow?
Blue and yellow.
Oh, okay, thank you. Like, I have a freaking, like, neon green. This green is just too bright. I just need a regular green. Okay. I wonder if my
I think
shop has that book. I should have asked.
they should. I think they'd probably.
Because it's not a Games Workshop, it's a independent store. But
which book? The core book?
yeah.
No, the core rule book is Games Workshop.
No, but the shop isn't a Games Workshop.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I'm retarded.
You're not retarded, you're just tired.
Yes, that too. I keep looking at this and I'm wondering if I keep putting too thin coats, but I don't know if those too thin coats have been too thin.
Oh.
Because it still looks kind of grayish. What does this guy look like? Let's see.
Okay, I'll look at audiobooks, Iron Omega. I'll take a look. All right, let's see how this green turns out. Oh, it's not bad, actually. It's a perfect green.
What do you guys have planned for this week? Xray, I know you'll be streaming a lot, yeah?
I stream a lot. So I think my mom's coming over on Tuesday. We're going to hang out. And then I have to still move. So what used to be in my new room is the spare bedroom / my closet. So it's just turned into my closet / the office. So we're moving the spare bedroom into Mark's like closet room, and then he's moving his clothes down into the closet or my old office, because he wants to literally be a basement dweller.
Living in my mom's basement.
And so that's the plan, is just to hopefully get all that kind of sorted out. And streaming, of course. And no other plans past that. Oh, I want to see the Barbie movie. Is it this week it's coming out?
Oh yeah, I think
I
so.
think that's this week. I do want to see the Barbie movie.
I want to see it so bad. It looks so fun. I mean, like, I have a feeling this movie kind of leans into making it woke stuff parody. I'm hoping. We'll see. But
I hope so.
because it just makes it that much better if it is. Because they make fun of men, and I hope they make fun of women as well. Because that will just be that beautiful equality we all strive for.
Everyone gets made fun of equally.
Yeah. I mean, that's how it should be, you know?
Yeah,
Exactly.
I think it just... No, some of my best friendships, and I'll say males specifically, I don't think females, you can do this as easily depending on your friend, but it's making fun of each other.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Plus, I mean, Barbie, come on. That's like a childhood dream to just see that come alive on screen.
I was gonna say, like, this movie, I think it's just because so many people are like, it hits a couple different things, like comedy, nostalgia. Everyone loves Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling. There's like so many levels to it. Like, I totally think this could get close to 800 million to $1 billion. Like, it's just, which is so wild. It's like, what timeline are we in? Where Barbie is making
could be one of the top dogs in the theaters,
right?
like really.
Yeah.
Well, theaters is kind of like, I look at who goes to theaters, especially like the movies. It's almost all older people. Like, remember when we used to go in high school? I'd get the paper, find out which movies and what time, and then you'd go to the movies and hang out with all your friends. You'd go to the arcade prior to lining up to get your movie, getting early there so you can get a good seat. Like, that was like a whole ordeal, and it's not this generation is not seeing it as that, you know?
Yeah.
It's not experience for them anymore.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like a fun event where, like, in high school, we'd go to the mall and we would just kind of hang out. We'd be a bunch of mall rats and say, like, hey, are there any movies playing? And you would just go to the theater and see what titles there were. And like you said, Xray, you'd like, try and get in there a little bit early to get a good seat, and you just, whatever was on, like, you just go watch a movie. Like, it wasn't like, I don't know, I never once as a kid or like during that time period thought about, like, what's the box office going to do on this? You know what I mean?
No, absolutely not. We were just, experiencing it to the fullest that we could.
Yeah. And most of the time, like, we'd see a film and it was more so just like for entertainment's sake, right? I never felt like I'd walk out of the theater being like, I just wasted my money. It was always just like, yeah, it's like $5. You go get some popcorn and a drink, get some entertainment, and hang out with your friends. Like, it was that innocent.
And I feel like that has only been left with the older generation. So those youngins.
They're doing their TikToks instead of movie theaters.
They're very into TikTok. Very into TikTok.
And they're,
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, I took a sip of coffee. And I think they're just all into, like, I don't know, kind of weird stuff. Like, what was that show, Euphoria? And everyone's like having sex with each other, and I'm like, y'all are freaking 14 years old. Like, why is there such an obsession with just everyone's sexing each other? I don't know, just weird.
Age is showing.
My age is
Our age.
Oh yeah,
I'm
maybe.
the same way.
Why are they so sex crazed?
Yeah, like, it just, I don't know.
It's just their want to be considered like as a mature individual, or if it's something that they actually like care about. Like I think it's like more of like a like to be perceived one way as like an adult rather than actually like respecting the act.
Maybe. I think it's too like it's the fad, right? You know, it's like the that's the hot new thing is like being sexy and like being having all different types of like sexual relationships. Like I'm in a poly relationship or I'm in a this relationship, and it's like okay, like I don't know. And it just that's what they make their personality. Like their entire existence is based off of like who they bang. But
that's just sad to me, okay?
yeah. But you know, it'll be really interesting because if we're saying this now and we're early 30s, imagine I can't imagine what I'm gonna feel like when I'm 50.
Oh, we're gonna
I'm
be
gonna be
rotten.
so curmudgeon-y, yeah. Just damn kids.
They were sex crazed when I was younger, and now they're even more.
Now they're all.
Well, I don't know how you got the
more.
country accent, but you did.
As you get older, I think you just develop.
You just develop a country accent.
We all just
Like,
become Clint Eastwood.
Yes, exactly. Oh my God, have you guys seen like young Clint Eastwood? That man was freaking
He's fine.
good looking.
Yes.
He's very fine.
Yeah, that is like a classically. His son looks great too. Gosh dang.
Looks just
like him.
Yeah.
Yep.
If his son was ever like, you know, really, really wanted to get into acting, I would put his hat in the ring for Wolverine. I think he'd be a really good Wolverine. But Hugh Jackman still takes the cake. I mean, he's the OG. He will forever be the best.
Yep. I can't even think of another actor that could replace him. Well, I mean,
at least not in that age, or like even like you don't really get those gruff looking younger guys anymore like we had with Hugh Jackman.
Right? Yeah.
They're not really they're kind of frowned upon in Hollywood right now.
Yeah.
But like Hugh Jackman also cleans up really well too, though.
He does.
Like I was watching what's that musical one that crap with
Greatest Showman?
Yeah, with Zac Efron. Like
I
love that one.
That movie. It is one of my favorites. Like if I ever need a pick me up, if I
that
ever
music.
need like yep, that's what I go to is Greatest Showman soundtrack. I had that thing bought before we even left the theater.
Oh my God. And I love Zendaya in that one too, so it's like
my girlfriend's in that one too, Rebecca Ferguson.
Wait, who is she? The mom?
No, she is the singer that
Oh, that he finds the really good one? Yes. I did not know that. Oh my God. Wow. Oh my God. Wow. My just exploded. My brain. She's just even more talented than I would have ever thought. That's awesome.
That's not her singing.
Oh, really? Okay. Never mind about that. But I mean, still.
Yeah, that is, that's actually somebody who I think they found on, I think she was on The Voice.
Oh.
But they actually like worked together really well to figure out like diction and the way that they like the movements that they make whenever they sing. That way you couldn't even really tell that she was lip syncing.
They did a good job tricking me then.
That's pretty cool.
That's one of my favorite movies. I love that movie.
That's movie magic for you.
Honey, you have one leg.
But Wolverine has a really good healing factor. So if I play Wolverine, it'll heal my leg. Right?
I don't think that's how it works.
Right?
He's so funny. Oh, he has the beard for it though.
Ooh, yeah. Hello to Jacob Ironside and Eric O'Sullivan. Thanks for being here, guys.
Okay.
What did y'all think, speaking of Wolverine, what did y'all think of that new suit, the yellow suit?
I love it.
Yeah.
I'm indifferent.
Oh, Xray Girl. If you're going to be a nerd, you have to say,
My
oh yeah, I
normie is
love the yellow
showing.
suit.
It's fine. I mean, personally, I'd
Oh.
like to see him with less clothes, but that's just me.
I mean, we all like that.
Oh, good morning, Steph. What's up? How are you?
Hey, Steph.
Hmm.
Good morning, Steph. Hey, I wonder, Steph, have you ever been into painting? Would you ever get into
Oh,
this nerd
yes.
sphere?
Would you like to be
I wouldn't-
part of this Warhammer world? You don't have to actually do Warhammer either, because Kara
No.
does a lot of 3D prints of other things, including, what was the last one before this one? I think you did crap, Tears of the Kingdom,
Oh yeah, I
Print.
have a link.
a link
The
print.
lighting.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you
My
finish
next
building
one
that?
is- No, we haven't. But it's all primed and ready to go.
Okay. Oh, I'm excited for that.
I do have an Angelomon print that I want to get started
Mm-hmm.
from Digimon.
Ooh, oh God. My favorite was Patamon because he was just so sweet.
Yeah, Patamon was so cute.
Uh-huh.
Patamon and Gatomon were my two favorites.
Oh, now I want to watch it again. Oh, the Digimon movie, the first one.
Oh my
We're the kids in
God.
America. Whoa.
Whoa. That was one of the best soundtracks you will ever find, like, in an animated movie.
I rewatched it a couple of years ago, and I like legit cried because when they all get together, and I'm like, it's just so beautiful. I love when people work together.
I recently bought the dubbed version of that they did of the new remake of Digimon Adventure that was made. It was reanimated back in like 2020.
Mm-hmm.
And it's on Microsoft now. So I bought for season 1 and 2 and have started watching those.
Ah, dang.
And then I started watching I'm rewatching season 1 of Ancient Mage's Bride. That way I can watch the second season of that one. That
Nice.
show.
By the way, Steph says she builds Legos. You can build Legos while we paint.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. We're very inclusive here of all the types of building materials you use.
Equal opportunity.
Yeah. What do you guys consider, or do you guys have a favorite anime or manga, or like anime show, manga, movie?
Ooh, ever? Sailor Moon, obviously.
Sure. Oh, good call. Good call. Okay.
I'm just going nostalgia classics here.
You're always fighting evil by
Never really watched a whole lot of Sailor Moon growing up. My sentimental anime growing up was always Inuyasha. That
that was a good one too.
introduction.
Yeah.
That was a good one too. Good choice. Good choice. I knew we were friends for a reason.
Yes. I've shown you my Inuyasha statues, right?
Yes,
I actually
you
have
have.
two. I have two more that just got shipped too. That I got a Sango, and I got a statue of Rin and Jockin that's coming.
Ooh, very cool. Very cool.
So jealous. Yeah, those sound awesome.
I keep
And,
thinking
yeah,
I should
that
get
show is great.
statues, but I don't know what to get a statue of. It's just so expensive for me.
I mean, you could get Chad Pikachu like I did yesterday.
A Chad Pikachu.
You should get
Did you see that?
Shiranui Mai from King of Fighters.
I don't even know who King of Fighters is, honey.
It's it's a fighting game.
It's a game.
But she's
It's a
pretty.
fighting
She
game.
looks like
Oh.
you.
You just want me to get a statue for you.
Well, no.
That's about right for.
Yeah.
He's like, maybe.
He's like, I get to look at it. That's a statue for you, honey.
Or Bayonetta. Bayonetta.
Wow, again, a statue for you.
No, like in your background of your stream, and I am being serious. But what was I gonna say?
You need something?
Yeah, I did, and that's what.
Okay, let me mute for them so they don't have to hear
it's-
once. No. Jeez,
Don't mute. I forgot what I was gonna say.
Oh, okay.
So,
Oops.
Oh.
Hi, Mark.
Everyone says hi, Mark.
Hello.
He says hi back.
I'm gonna go stream Warhammer stuff as well.
Stop dropping things,
I'm
honey.
clumsy. I'm not wearing pants.
Please don't tell the internet that.
Well, I'm not on camera. I'm wearing underwear, but you know, I like being cool.
Yeah, he likes being free. That's
Free the bird?
Look, I walk around my house in my boxers. Okay, deal with it.
Wow. I'm being told now. Deal with it.
No, it's still the obvious. But I love you guys.
I love you too, honey.
It's possible you might see my butt one day,
Are you talking to me?
though. I mean, you've seen my butt, so no. I wouldn't say one day.
Oh my god. I love you.
The internet doesn't want to see that, Mark.
Oh yeah, no, now I remember.
Oh.
Is the printer in your new room, or is it still downstairs?
It's still downstairs. I haven't moved it yet.
Yeah, I remember. It was a really simple question. I just totally forgot what it was.
Oh my god, my gate
Kira-
is like going in and out.
Oh no.
No worries. Sorry about that.
That's okay. We love Mark's butt on this.
Oh my
stream.
god!
It's
I'm getting so embarrassed right now. I feel like I'm blushing.
No, I can't see it, but I was going to ask, or I was going to tell Kara, when I saw your Chad Pikachu the other day, I think you put it on Twitter or Instagram, I forget,
Yeah, I
but
put it on Twitter last night.
Oh, I
Okay.
haven't seen it. Okay, I'm gonna go check it right now. Let me pull up a window.
I almost commented and said like, "Oh, how did you find me as Pikachu?" But I was
Oh
like, "No,
my
that's
god.
stupid."
Oh my god, Max.
You should have. I think you should have. That would have been perfect.
Yeah.
So I posted that picture and immediately fell asleep. That
Oh.
was the last thing I did.
Oh my.
That's a good way to fall asleep. That's a good picture to end the night on.
Girl, I'm logging in. This is like a process. God, I haven't signed on to Twitter here.
Flaccid Phoenix, what's up, Don? He says, "Hey, I'm late," and quote Josh.
Oh my gosh.
That should be the new catchphrase. I'm late and Josh.
That is so funny.
Thank you for being here, Don. Love you, brother. Flaccid Phoenix, if you guys didn't know, is actually the man who created my birthday stream thumbnail.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's not a
so-
flaccid phoenix then.
Oh,
Very upright phoenix.
that's a very hard phoenix.
Very hard phoenix. Oh, I don't
Very
know my own
erect and torqued phoenix.
I
yeah.
don't know my own password. Oh wait, I can use my Poor Choices account to find this picture. Not now. Oh.
I could just text it to you.
I don't have my phone next to me.
Ah.
I'm all over the place.
Need me to get you something, honey?
No, I'm good, honey. Please leave my phone charging. Thank you. Agree. Okay. Oh my god!
Doesn't he look like me, Xray Girl?
If you were yellow, sure.
Sure. If I were much cuter. and yellow.
Can I just say, okay, I love the Chad Pikachu, but my favorite part is the one eating pancakes behind him.
I know,
Oh,
I
no.
put that there on purpose.
Oh my
that's
god,
too
it's so cute. I love
Um,
it.
Josh says, "I'll accept it." There you go.
We're
There you
late
have
in
it.
Josh.
We're late in Josh.
Andrew
I'll
Matthews for
allow it.
2 British pounds says, how many legs is Mark showing? God, questions I'm never
Oh.
answering the internet. Oh my goodness.
Dr. Rachel, I see here.
The internet
Chat
wants
is
to know.
amazing. Yes. There's another one that I want. There's a 3D model that I've seen of it. I need to print it.
Do you like pay for these print sometimes, or like are they free, or how does that work?
I'll pay for them.
Okay.
Like there's some places that I have like subscriptions to. Like they post them on like Patreon. Like I follow like these certain like artists that will upload the STLs, the files for them, so I can buy them.
That is pretty cool, though. When are you gonna get started doing art crafts and stuff on your streams? I can't wait for that.
Gosh, I need to do that. I'm finally like got my little area down here mainly cleaned up, so I can do that probably soon.
Ooh, there we go. Kara's art crafts coming to life soon, y'all.
Can't wait.
So I want to do some like laser printing or laser engraving. I think all that would be a lot of fun to like kind of show people the process.
If it's anything like y'all's streams for No Mama Sky and all that good stuff, I will most likely read or build to it because I love your streams to just like chill and either do chores or listen to. So I'll tend to put those on while I'm building, painting, or reading. So those are great. So yeah, Kara, if you end up doing more hobby stuff, I'll probably throw that on whenever you're doing that.
Thank you, Matt.
Because like I do the same thing as like I'll turn my computer on in the morning and I'll just throw a stream on for the background, or like if there were streams that happened that was like last night or whatever, I'll try to watch them. So there's so many things. I can't keep up with everything, unfortunately. But I try. And yeah.
Yeah, it's tough to keep ahead of the curve, especially when they're like when a something like a news article drops, or like some news drops for a new film or something. Like a lot of different channels will cover it, and I love to hear the different aspects or the different viewpoints of each person. But it's tough to stay, like you said, like some videos are 5 minutes, some videos are an hour, so it just depends on how much time I have during the day.
Oh, thank you, Teddy. Very nice.
Oh, yes. And Animal Crossing streams, my favorite.
Ooh, yes. They're very relaxing.
You probably need to watch more of Steph's streams then.
Yeah, well, Steph was...
a lot of...
She needs to... I'm calling you out, Steph. You need to get on that. You need to start streaming some more Animal Crossing I can have good content to
relax to
relax to. But
yes, Steph, stream more Animal Crossing. Give us what we want.
Yeah, I love her Animal Crossing streams because she has this she has all the G&G members as Animal Crossing people or like animals, like
the villagers. Yeah.
Yes.
And then she like interacts with them and she'll giggle. How she giggles at like the little,
she does that. I can't even imitate her. She's like a very cute like.
Yes, yeah. That was good, Xray. That was a good impression.
Like it's very adorable. I love it.
Hers and Jane Theory, I think, have the two best giggles maybe on YouTube.
On YouTube, yep. I wish I had a cute giggle like that, even though I just imitated somewhat of it. But I don't laugh like that. I have a weird, gross laugh.
You do not.
That's why I laugh.
That is totally not how you laugh, but if you're trying to do an impression of me, that makes more sense.
Oh my god.
I asked because Steph had done a video of like impersonating the Geeks and Gamers crew.
Oh, that was so good.
So good.
And she nailed it like perfectly. And so I texted her and I was like, okay, I have to ask, what would mine be? So she texted me. I forget what she said though, but she nailed it as well. She was like, I would do this, this, and this. And I was like, wow, that's pretty perfect.
These are my comics over here, and then these are my comics over here. Let me go get my cookies for you real quick.
I feel seen, Kara. I feel called out.
It's like I want to know what she would do for me, but at the same time, it's like this is some truths I don't want to hear either.
Right? Yeah.
What?
Oh, Steph says that she will stream Animal Crossing today. How fun!
Yay!
Okay.
Oh my gosh! See, I feel heard now.
Yeah, we forced her into. I mean, coerced her. I mean,
Encouraged.
encouraged. Thank you. That's
Yeah.
that's the word I'm
That's
looking
the
for.
word.
Yeah.
Sorry, my
It was
husband's
not
broken
manipulation.
No, not at all. The three of us weren't coaxing her to stream today.
Oh,
Um,
I love Mark 3D chesses me all the time now when he's trying to get me to do certain things because he knows me too well. So he knows how to totally manipulate me in a good way. In a good way.
Yeah.
So freaking Mark.
Mark, yeah. Once you know your significant other, you know how to get them to, like, you know, I think girls can pretty much do this with a lot of guys. Did we talk about this last stream? Or maybe it was my birthday stream, I forget.
Show
But
boobs.
like, yeah, you just show boobs or you just
show boobs and get
show
guys
your
to do
butt and you're
anything.
just like, yep, conversation over.
I don't want to have this argument anymore. Here.
Yeah. There are very few times that a guy will be like, you're not getting out of this one that easily.
Steph just said maybe I'll do some imitations of some of the crew that aren't in Florida, including me. Me as an Xray girl. No, you. She said you, but I said me. Anyways, okay, I'm done. I'm scared. Protect me.
I'm curious as to what mine would be. Here's my Pikachus, and here's some more Pikachus. Here's my Witcher stuff.
Oh yeah, let's say and Witcher. Oh, what else? You're so straightforward. There's that too. But you're so good at being
Can't reach
straightforward.
this.
Oh. Here's Gus.
Hi, Mike. See Mike in the chat.
Hi, Epic Mike. What's up? I hope you're okay.
Oh, the Epic Mike. What's up, dude?
Yeah, _epic_Mike.
Hell yeah. Nice.
We love Mike.
Just buy a new Pikachu.
Have you done a stream with him yet?
I did actually just buy a new Pikachu.
Oh my god!
I actually bought 3 different Pikachus yesterday. I only posted one of them.
I'm shocked. Not.
Well, there's still enough time in the day to where you can post the others.
Yeah.
No,
Kara.
I need to.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I think
we went to this like this mineral and fossil event yesterday at the state fair. And I found a Pikachu carved out of stone. And then so I bought that. And then there was also this is like this glass Pokeball with the Pikachu kind of etched inside of it. And so I bought that as well.
That actually sounds pretty dope. I like that. Flaccid Phoenix says bobs are overrated.
Don't you lie to yourself.
Maybe Flaccid. Well, Flaccid, maybe an ass man. Yeah.
Yeah, might be a butt guy.
So if he's an ass man, nothing wrong with that. Well, he's actually living in the best timeline to be an ass man. Let's be real.
It's true. I mean, we've all seen Xray Girl's Conan character.
We've also seen every Instagram post ever, and it's pretty much just asses. So.
Not exclusively from Xray Girl.
No, sorry. I just meant Instagram posts in general of fitness models and stuff. So
Looks like she's talking.
I think Mark came in, showed his butt. Speaking of butts. But when Xray Girl does come back, though, I think I will have to dip out of here, Kara. Unfortunately.
Oh, it is noon, isn't it?
Yeah, it is that. I think it's that time. So.
You got church?
Oh, is it time to go?
Yeah, unfortunately, I think I gotta take off.
No
So,
worries, no worries. We're just talking adult stuff. But anyways, wow. Okay, before we go, I just want to say Mike says butt men are based.
ooh,
I don't
buttmen or
he
assmen?
said the A word. I didn't want to say it.
Oh, okay. I
We
was
were
like,
talking.
Epic Mike would not say butt.
I say butt.
This all came from Flaccid Phoenix saying bobs are overrated.
They're
And
not
Yes.
then
overrated. They're called fun bags for a reason.
exactly. And then Max decided to go like, yes, this is a great timeline for butts. And I was like, yes, we've all seen Xray Girl's Conan character.
Oh my god, I was about to say like what?
Yeah, you have to pause.
When I
You have to
climb.
go. We've all seen Xray Girl's
Ah!
Conan character. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you really did.
But,
Okay, well, chat, this was fun. I had lots of fun. I hope you guys
Yeah.
had fun.
I love starting my Sundays with y'all.
It's a nice, like, slow start. I mean, you've had the best rest in for what seems like probably your life. 15 hours seems.
It's not the longest I've ever slept.
What? Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Well, the last one I was actually sick.
Okay, well, that's not fun rest either then.
Yeah.
But this has been fun. I can't wait till the next time. One more week.
Yeah. Thank you guys for hopping on here for another morning stream, and I'm glad that I'm actually painting with y'all now, because yeah, there was a long portion of time where it was just figuring out what models I wanted to build, but now we're getting into the build, or we're getting into the painting now, so really enjoying that.
So
Good to see your painting skills in action, Max.
Yeah, it's fun. I'm still, like I said, I'm still a little rusty, but we're getting there, boys. We're
oh, it's
we're
looking
going
good.
to
I'm looking at them.
yeah,
Very
yeah.
nice.
So I think the gray primer is going to work really well. It just makes the model super smooth, and the black and I think the gold are actually going to lay really well. There we go again, laying
Oh,
well.
we love a
on,
good lay.
We love a good lay. All the lay queens and kings out there.
Wow. Thank you guys. Thank you, chat, everyone. Much love to you. And I guess we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Whole week.